I'm zoomed in real close here to show you truing roundness, taking hops out of the rim, the high spots. So I'm going to bring this little ruler in here to show you what we're dealing with. It's really just fractions of a millimeter, hardly anything. You'd never feel it if you're riding the bike, but when you true the wheel, you can get it as true as you want. So let's look at the wheel. When we're zoomed in that close, it actually looks like an awful hop, but you'd never feel that. But still, we can get rid of it. And to do it, we just tighten the spokes. If you had a low spot, you'd loosen the spokes, but in this case, we're dealing with a high spot. So see it come around and hit right there? So we'll bring it over to that high spot. You can hear it too. So bring it over to this high spot, and then we're going to tighten the spokes. Tighten a spoke on the right side, tighten a spoke on the left side. And you keep going, you just tighten the spokes. And then we'll give it another spin. We didn't get it. We'll add a little more. Now we're going to go to another little spot that's a rubbing. Very slight turns. That's that seam right there. When you're working on round spots, you sometimes chase them around. They move, change position. There's a long spot there that's a little high. There's a little one there. May not look like it's getting better, but it is. Just takes time. Just keep working on it. You're rewarded if you're patient. So we've got a long spot here where it's rubbing. See, starts here, goes all the way to there. So we're going to start here, tighten that one, tighten this one. Now when you tighten a big section of the rim like this, you pull that section of the rim down, and that pushes up on the rest of the rim. So if you have a high spot and something that looks like a low spot, they can even out. So now we see how we did. It's getting better. It may not look like it. It may look like we made it worse, but we're actually getting closer. See, you can almost see it move as I turn the spokes, if you look close at that gap right there. It's very fun to do this. That's what remains of that long spot. See how I work on the little tiny spots? That's just 2 spokes I turned there. That's a longer spot, so I'm going to turn 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, because I want to turn a spoke on the left side and the right side, left side and the right side. If I did an odd number of spokes, I could take it out of true. Look at how much better it's getting. That's that seam. Keep coming back to that seam. So now we've got the round almost perfect. I'll just move the pointer a little bit and you'll see, because that pointer was within about a thickness of a piece of paper. So look how nice and round that wheel is now. So now we got to go back and we'll go side to side, because you can see that the wheel is slightly moving side to side now because we made all those adjustments. But the wheel is almost done. That's a lot of progress. Look how nice and round it is.